Good morning, darlings. Happy Saturday. I got to talk fast today, which is very hard for a southerner to do. So I may have to switch to one of my northern accents so I can talk a little bit faster. It's just impossible to talk fast in a southern accent. Anyway, I got a lot to tell you. So, a few things to correct. One, the son that came to see Joan yesterday was not the one I thought it was. It was her other son who has a baby. Well, he's 3. I guess that's still a baby. Look how shiny the hair is. Off topic, right? Anyway, so that's why, I suppose. I mean, he still could have taken her, but I took her and we had a good time and I drove. I told her, I said, if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go, but I'm driving. And she wrote back, do you mind driving? Ma'am, no, I am driving, okay? Oh my gosh, dude, I am dressed and ready to walk out the door. You just sprayed grass and dirt all over me and I am dressed. Oh, I'm going to meet Lisa at the Dallas market. And when I first looked it up this morning on the Waze app, which I just learned you can do this, you put in the address and you put in go later and you tell it what time you need to be there. And it tells you what time you gotta leave. Well, I put in that I need to be there at 10, and at first it said 9:24, and now it's backed up to 9:20. So I'm thinking that I need to hurry. What time is it? I don't know. Stupid watch is supposed to 8:36, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to leave in a few minutes the way this thing keeps backing up. Anyway, back to Joan. We had a lovely time. I took her to the one on, that bird scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, and Penny just about got the other one. Lord, it landed right in front of her. Whew. Joan. I went to the one out on Roswell Road, which was only 6 miles instead of Ackworth, which was 9 miles. And all the way out there, she kept saying, are you sure this is closer? Are you sure this is closer? I said, it is closer. And believe it or not, it's not as much traffic. So it wasn't bad at all. We had a lovely time. Then we went by Chick-fil-A and got dinner for the 3rd day in a row. Chick-fil-A. Moving on from that, okay, we had a great time, and she said, let's go out on an adventure on another day and maybe go to that shop, because I showed her where Casabella's is. Moving on from that. My friend Trina sent me, are y'all keeping up so far? Because I am talking fast, ain't I? My friend Trina sent me, it was like an Instagram or a TikTok or something like that. Well, the message that she sent me was, and the funny part is, she's a lesbian. Okay, so I tap on it, open it up. It was the most handsome devil I've ever seen. Well, okay, maybe not ever, but he is very handsome. And I started thinking, am I a lesbian? Because that man is beautiful. Woman, man. That person is beautiful. Whoa. I was starting to doubt everything I thought about myself. And then the scene changed. And then there was the lesbian who said that man was so handsome that she was gonna have to go get rid of her beard, is what she said. And then I was like, oh, she's the lesbian, not the first guy. That was actually a guy, and she was talking about how hot he was. So, okay, wow. So I wrote Trina back and I said, well, I was totally confused by that because I thought you were saying he was a lesbian, and I started to doubt everything in my life. She said, you're so stupid. I was like, well, it's true. I mean, you know, when you talking about and she's a lesbian and that's what pops up, I was like, okay, all right. Come on now. Please stand by. Hi there, I'm back. Okay, so then the next thing, hair in my mouth. Okay, so the next thing, yesterday the winds got up to I think it was 42 miles an hour. I'm glad I drove because it was shaking my car like to and fro. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold it between the lines, but this wind do be strong. You know what I'm saying? When the wind is going faster than you're going. Well, my boss had a big section of her fence blow down, just a whole section. And then the cap on Joan's fireplace chimney, it kind of looks like a little doghouse sitting up on top of the fireplace, right? It blew off and landed in her yard. I mean, thank God nobody was outside because that thing's huge. She said, I didn't realize how huge it was until it was laying in the yard. And I said, well, I think I heard it because I heard this god-awful sound. And she said, I didn't hear it. She said, but I think it happened when I was laying down. And I said, well, I think I heard it because driving Miss Daisy here kept wanting to go outside. And when I would open the door, she wouldn't go outside because that's what she does to me when I'm working from home. She makes me get up and walk around, which I guess is good for my limbic system, for my veins and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I had the back door open because I finally just gave up. I was like, all right, fine. I'm just going to leave the door open, and whoever wants to go out, go out. And if you don't, don't. And that's why I think I heard it. But that thing came crashing to the ground. Now that's some wind, right? Mine is still attached. Mine's not as big as hers is, though. She has a, see the big fireplace? Pardon the poop bag, but see the big fireplace? And then mine's just got a little cap thing on the top of it. Hers goes all the way around the top. That's some wind. That's rosemary barking, by the way. Okay, so Lisa asked me the other day if I wanted to go with her to the Dallas market. She said they had reopened. And I was like, really? I've never been to the Dallas market, but I've always wanted to go. Kim's told me all about it. But Dallas is probably 20 miles. So, you know, it's not just a jaunt over there, especially like I've said, in all the traffic that we have in this area. It's not just a 20-mile drive, a 20-minute drive like you might think 20 miles would be. No. So, like I said earlier, my phone's telling me to leave at 9:20 to get there by 10, but it keeps backing up, so I don't know. I might should leave now, but anyway, I'm going to tell you the story first. So, she said on Sunday, I said no, because like I said, it's kind of a distance out there, and then I have a 3 o'clock nail appointment, and yada, yada. So we decided on Saturday. So I texted her last night. I said, I just need to make sure that we're still going to the Dallas market, because if we are, then I need to get up early. Which, by the way, why is it when I have to get up early because I'm going somewhere with a friend or something, I don't sleep? It's like I'm back 10 years old again, and I'm so excited that I can't sleep. I mean, I don't go to bed all that excited, like, ooh, I'm getting up in the morning and going to Dallas Market. But apparently my body is just like, ooh, let's wake up every 2 hours and remind her where she's going in the morning so she'll be good and tired. Anywho's, well, are you asking yourself why the Dallas Market closed down? No? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. The Dallas Market closed down last year. I think it was in November, because Kim and I had planned to go and for our yearly Christmas or birthday soiree, and they closed down. Well, they closed down because the owner of the Dallas Market was building like a bomb shelter, some sort of bunker type thing on site, and he didn't have the permits, so they shut him down. Paulding County shut him down, you know. So anyway, I guess he did what he was supposed to do, and they've opened back up. But speaking of Paulding County, I just wanted to throw this in real quick, and then I'm gonna let you go. It's spelled Paulding, Paulding. But locals do not pronounce it Paulding. They say Paulding. Paulding. Actually, there's no G on the end. I mean, there is, but they say Paulding. Paulding. So when I used to call the sheriff's office in Paulding, they would answer the phone. Paulding County Sheriff's Office. Paulding County. Paulding County. Like P-A-W-D-I-N. Paulding. That's how they pronounce it. Because they country people. Unlike me, who's very non-country. Yeah. Anyway, I also like calling Pickens County. It's Pickens County Sheriff's Office. Pickens County. Anyway, I just had Cobb. There's not much way. We're going to go with it. There's not much way to mess up Cobb. Am I right? C-O-B-B, Cobb. So boring compared to Paulding. And then there's where my sister lives, Fannin. F-A-N-N-I-N, Fannin. That's your Southern lesson for today, okay? It's not Paulding, it's Paulding. Pickens, Fannin, and Cobb. Have a lovely day. I will do some recording, hopefully in the Dallas market, for part 2 of today's video. And I will see you on the next Tracy Tries. Okay? Toodles. Downtown Dallas, Georgia. It's a cute little town. In case you can't tell, that's the courthouse up there. There's the sign with the peach, so that you know it's Dallas, Georgia, and not Dallas, Texas. Pink Floyd tribute. I was just listening to some Pink Floyd. Imagine that. All right, I'm gonna turn left on West Memorial Drive.
Turn left on West Memorial Drive.
I just said I was turning left, ma'am. Oh. Small town America, right here. Sugar Biscuits Restaurant. Bikers Gone Wild. Ooh, Lord. All right. I love that style of house right there. Oh, the Dallas Market. Is it telling me to turn?
Destination is on your left.
Are you serious? It just about let me drive by it.
In 300 feet, make a U-turn.
But it's right here. But first, isn't that cute? Look at that big old couch. Tie-dyed. It's taller than me. There's Lisa. Say hey. For my dish people. Dish people unite.
There's some for your duck people over here.
And if you bring your big kids with you, they can play while you're shopping. Haha. Those are pretty hats. A yo-yo blanket. My grandmother used to sit and make those yo-yos, and then she would make big blankets out of them. Hi. Oh my goshes. We had such a good time, and it's such a cool store. That was my first time going. And now, I know some of y'all see that Chick-fil-A out the window, but I am just here to get something to drink. I'm getting something to drink because I bought something to eat at the Dallas market. Okay, so Sheila Andrews asked me about boiled peanuts. I know some of y'all can't understand me when I say boiled, but it's a boiled peanut. So what you do is you take out a boiled peanut and you bite it. You gotta bite it to where it opens like that. Oh yeah. You tilt it. You tilt it back, and you get the nuts out of them. Okay. And then you get another bag to put your holes in, or your shells, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I bought boiled peanuts and started eating them as soon as I got in the car. And I am extremely thirsty and still a long way from home. So I did stop at my... Oh, that says Target. Y'all would have never known. I did stop just to get me something to drink here, okay? But I'll show you what I bought while I'm rolling on up. Okay, so I bought this shirt, which I thought this was real cute. It's so soft it feels like heaven. I imagine heaven is probably this soft. But it's kind of a washed, I don't know, probably like a black shirt that's had some bleach in it. Anyway, I just got that, okay? Because I got this little jacket thing that I want to wear over it. Okay, and then I got this candle, and it's a beehive, and it's got a bee on it, and it says a cheerful giver beehive, and it's honey pear cider. It smells amazing. So we went back there, and Lisa said, what is the candle that is burning that smells so good? And she said, there's not a candle burning. That's just because I took the lid off of it. Very nice smell. Not overpowering, but a very nice smell, okay? And the only other thing I bought was this t-shirt, which I thought was real cute. And it says, you are strong. And I think it has a moth. Lisa said it's a moth and not a butterfly. So that's what I'm going with. But isn't that beautiful? I think it is a moth because of these. Because moths have those, you know, and I have that. Run over the curb, Tracy. And I have that thing for the Luna moth. So, anyway, that's what I bought. But I love it. Now then, I have me something to drink. I was so thirsty. So the lady that was selling these today, she said, do you want regular or Cajun? And I just got regular. So what they do is they just take good old Georgia peanuts, you know, just Georgia peanuts that are still in the shell, and they boil, B-O-I-L, boil them with salt or seasonings or whatever until they are soft. And then, like I said, you there's so many like little jokes that are running through my brain. Yeah, you put them in your mouth and you crack it open, and then you remove the peanuts from the shell and you eat them, okay? straighten up, Tracy, and fly right. That's what my mom used to say. Straighten up and fly right. So I'm straightening up and I am flying right. Okay? I'm not going to be nasty like y'all expect me to be. Okay? Oh, like I was saying, it's huge. Okay? And there was a gazillion people there. And I couldn't even get a video of all of the shops because there was so many people there. And I didn't want to record while someone was, you know, it's like it's an antique store, okay? So each little person, I guess, has their own booth, and I didn't want to film the booth while people were in it, so that's why I didn't get more. But it is a lovely outing. We met at 10 and it is 12:51 and I'm headed back home. So it was a good 2 hours in there that we walked through. And it's not like, I'm not a slow shopper, and neither is Lisa. So we were kind of just walking around. We went up and down each aisle. We snaked every aisle through the whole place. So that's just how long it took. I'm getting on the highway, so I'll be back, okay? I'm home with my baby girl, and I have changed, and I'm gonna get busy in this house and try to get something done today besides shopping, although that was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this video of our little outing, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Remember that I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, which, good Lord willing, will be tomorrow, since I do be posting every day, okay? Twice a day, okay? I almost said sometimes twice a day. No, I pretty much post twice a day, okay? Sometimes 3 times a day. So take that to the bank. Toodles, my noodles, and stay silly, my friends.